Hello, my lovely Tauruses. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'll be doing your reading today. I'm just going to go over the general mumbo jumbo, and then we'll jump right in. This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it will not apply to every single one of you out there. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you would like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. All the information is in the box below, and I will give you pricing and all that happy stuff. It's also on my website and the community tab. Please join me on Patreon for any denomination for as low as $1 a month. And I uploaded channeled messages for all signs, which is something completely different that I haven't done channeled messages on here. I think I did for Cancer, but they tend to get pretty specific because people who have crossed over tend to come through. So if you're interested in that, please join me over there. There's only one video so far, but I do plan on adding many more, and I'd like your input and whatnot on that if you decide to join me. Thank you for your love and support. It never goes unnoticed, trust me. I appreciate everything that everyone has ever done for me, said to me, and whatever. You guys are awesome, and I absolutely love doing this for you. So hopefully you guys receive some sort of message in this. Remember, take what resonates, throw out the rest. Energy is fluid, so I could be talking about you, someone in your environment, or someone you're heavily thinking about, or who is thinking about you. So take it where it fits, basically. Throw out the rest. And I don't date these videos anymore because Spirit does not work on man-made time. They just don't work on our schedule. So if you are drawn to a video, even if it's a year old, click on it, watch it. Could be your situation. Just wanted to let you know that. Oh, excuse me. I should not have had that carbonated water. Anyways, so let's get this patty started. First card out from the Halloween Oracle is Graveyard, Unnecessary Fear. Sorry in advance, my allergies are crazy. I feel like it's like fear of the unknown, trying to figure out the outcome of a situation or relationship. It's almost like being in limbo. Like there's a 50-50. It could go my way or in a different direction, and there's that like being stuck in the middle, being afraid or fearful that something isn't going to go in your favor. I feel like there's really no need to fear that because something is going to work out. It's almost like you're blocked. You're blocking your intuition, so you're letting your ego take over, which is causing you to be afraid of an outcome of a situation. I clarified that with main, female, distant horizons, and message. So I get like this is you, Taurus. I could be talking to a female, or this is just feminine energy. So take it where it resonates. I feel like this is the person that is scared of some, I just heard family. So you could be scared of a family situation, an outcome. Maybe somebody is sick right now or in the hospital, and you might be fearing the outcome of that. Yeah, that could be for somebody. Some of you could be waiting on a message to come in, and it just hasn't come yet, but it's on its way. Others of you could be fearing a message like, oh, I don't want to know, I don't want to get the news, especially if somebody's sick and in the hospital. I feel like this is fear that somebody is going to deliver bad news that might make you feel anchored down in a situation, like stuck in a situation, like you can't move forward. That could be like depression, because if you lose a loved one or someone you care about, of course that's never easy, and that can drag people down. But if that's not the case, I get like mainly that somebody is waiting on news so that they can move forward. so that they're not stuck anymore. Some of you could be waiting on money to come through, or like a court decision to go in your favor, or for this job to work out, and you're going to travel somewhere. I feel like it's whatever this message is going to push you forward. And it could be scary. The unknown is scary. So either that, or it's like, oh, if I don't get this job, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be stuck in this rut forever. I feel like it's unnecessary. So whatever this is that you're worried about is going to work out in your favor for whoever this is for. I hope that makes sense, because I had a lot of blank space in there. So it's a lot of unknowns, you know what I mean? Like, you wish you had more information. Just, I need the information. I need it now. I need to know today because I can't stand wondering anymore. It's kind of what I'm getting. And that could be with business, family, or a partnership. You could be waiting on somebody to call you and tell you that they love you, kind of thing. I just heard soldier. So some of you could be waiting for a letter or news from your partner or a sibling or a family member, someone close to you who is in the military, because you haven't heard from them in a while. So you're kind of anticipating the worst. I feel like you're going to get that message, and it's going to be okay for whoever that's for. That just came in strong. So the first card we have is contract, and it's reversed. There could be broken contracts here. So somebody could have been divorced. That, like I said, I mentioned court up here. You could be waiting on a court decision. It could be a family matter. It could also be business. Something could have fallen through professionally for you, and that's why you're waiting to hear from a new job or potentially to move or what have you. I feel like there was an injustice with this, whatever it is. So if it's a divorce, your husband or wife did something to break this contract with you, to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. There could be children involved with this, if that's the case too. Not necessarily, but I feel like somebody wasn't on the up and up. And I feel like this is also like a long-standing injustice. So whether it's work or love, somebody wasn't acting the way that they should. And for employment, you could have been let go for reasons that were out of your control. Like, basically, they could have blamed you for something or made something up about you and what you did at work. But it wasn't true, and you got let go for it. So there could be some conclusion or news coming in about that if you were wrongfully let go. I heard medical. I did see, like, up here when I said somebody could be in the hospital and you're waiting for that news, but it could have been, somebody could have been on a medical leave. You could have done this to somebody, Taurus, or they did it to you, whoever was the boss. But I feel like something's coming around because this needs to be corrected. Somebody made a bad choice. All right, so let's see, what is this broken contract about for Taurus? Whoa, I just threw those. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups reversed. So I feel like I said, it could have been a family situation where somebody walked away. This could be a divorce where somebody hurt you, but this could also be business related where you were let go or forced to walk away because somebody broke a contract. Somebody wasn't being honest. They made you feel stuck, like you were progressing forward. And I feel like jealousy here, like somebody sees how beautiful you are. Like, this ship has like everything, and whoever this person is, whether it was an ex-partner or in business, they saw your potential and they wanted to stop you in your tracks, and it worked. I feel like a message is coming in. Like somebody's very worried about money right now too. I really get that heavily. Yeah, somebody's not feeling very secure. You might not have found a job since this happened, and I don't know when it could have happened, but I feel like, yeah, it's definitely a divorce or a business. So I feel like for some of you, this is relating to a divorce and like a battle over finances and assets and child support and alimony and whatever the situation is, because you all go through different things. But I feel like someone's trying to screw you over on the financial aspect of that. Yeah, because there's like, there's a broken contract here too in love. And then when it comes to a job or a career, I feel like you were doing really well. You were working your way up. You were promised a promotion. It didn't happen. You were forced to leave this company, whatever it was, and you're waiting for something to change because your finances, you know, it's like, how am I going to support my family? How am I going to support myself? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It's almost like you've been waiting and waiting, and it's like, okay, well, it's been a while now. This needs to change. Why isn't it changing? Is something good coming? Is it not? Like, what the hell? Like, I'm doing everything I can, kind of thing. So I kind of feel that the anxiety bubbling to the surface over this situation. So pick what situation you're in, but I strongly see divorce and being let go from a company or being forced to walk away. That's kind of crazy that those cards came out when I just said that with that. So then we have the Sun in reverse. So like I said, anxiety is boiling to the surface. It's like it's being left in the dark. That's why there's this unnecessary fear. It's not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, okay, I just need an answer. This message needs to come in. I need to know because I don't know what direction to go in. I feel so stuck right now. I'm not happy. Like, I feel like you were being very optimistic about this situation and it took a turn somewhere, or it's just taking forever. So either or, and you're losing hope. You're losing hope in the situation. When the Knight of Wands, excuse me. This is inconsistent energy, but it's also very fast moving. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with the divorce, somebody could have cheated and it left you in a very vulnerable, upsetting state of mind, brokenhearted ultimately. Or with work, I feel like this opportunity presented itself very quickly and it ended very quickly. It could have been you were there for a few months or you were there for a year. You could have progressed and climbed, like got promoted, I guess, like an increase in pay or whatever pretty quickly. And then all of a sudden everything was just taken from you. Yeah, that's very fast moving energy. Could have involved a fire sign, like I said. Yeah, it forced you to leave a situation, whether it was a relationship or a career, and you're sitting here in the boat like trying to relax, trying not to freak out, trying to just go with the flow, you know what I mean? But you still have these memories, and to me, for some reason, this is pain. This is like, hey, this person said this about me, this person did this, and it's like, I didn't do this. It's not fair. Why did I get attacked? It's like they're trying to put holes in your boat. You're just going with the flow of things, doing your thing, and then people are like shooting you down. I see like Indians, or I should say Native Americans, in the woods on their horses just like shooting arrows, and they might have an intention at one group of people, but you got hit. You were like collateral damage. You know what I mean? Because you're just kind of sitting there minding your own business and then you get shot too. That was a fucking weird analogy. But yeah, collateral damage. So in business, this person or your boss, whoever basically let you go or forced you to walk out the door, might have been trying to cause problems or hurt someone else and you were collateral damage of that, if that makes sense. Or maybe your boss got fired after you did. Wouldn't that be a kick in the ass? It might be. Might have forced them into a new beginning. The truth might have came out and they probably got canned. Maybe you're going to get a message from your old employer saying, we found some discrepancies in this and we're really sorry. We'd like to have you come back. We'll pay you extra. Be like, you're damn right you will, because I ain't coming back for fucking free. Anyway, sorry, I'm off on a rant. Oh, could I get more for this sun reverse, please? Whatever it is, it left you in a very vulnerable, unhappy state of mind, and I can't say that I blame you because, you know, we need money to live, unfortunately. Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, this was bad news. So someone came in quickly with bad news, whether it was within a relationship or at work. I feel like this is somebody talking shit and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They, you know, like in an office, I see like gossip queens or someone who just like, they whisper in your ear and then they whisper in your coworker's ear and they might be telling you two different things so that it kind of pins you against the other one because they have some kind of ulterior motive. Or they could have overheard someone say something and they told you and they got the information wrong and it just pissed you off or it upsets you or whatever. I feel like there was a really big miscommunication, especially in an office setting or in an employment business setting sense or whatever. If this is talking about the demise of a marriage or high-level commitment, it could have been a lack of communication. Maybe you were trying to make things work and they just weren't, you guys weren't on the same page. They weren't communicating with you properly. It was very immature, or they just weren't talking to you, or they were giving you half-truths and you were sick of it. Let me get more. So you were kind of left in the dark because they weren't giving you all the information that you needed. They still might not be talking to you. They still, like, maybe there's a message coming in that's going to give you this enlightenment because you have been left in the dark for so long. And it might not, the news you get might not be what you're thinking. I feel like you're fearing the worst. Like, worst case scenario. It's being like a Debbie Downer is the energy I feel right now. Not saying that you're that way, but we all get like that from time to time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought I felt one fall. Oh, and then we have the Ace of Swords again. Like I said, that message is coming in. After no communication, you're going to get news, and it's going to be the truth. Someone is going to provide you with clarity. After a long time of being in the dark. I mean, I feel like you've been sitting on this for a while, like trying to be positive, and your mind is just running away with you now. It's like, oh my God, I don't know. You're thinking the worst, like I said. If this is in business, it could be the company you worked for coming in with the truth and, you know, wanting you to come back, or at least providing you with the clarity and giving you the option to come back, if that's the case. If it's within a divorce or a separation of a commitment, I feel like you're going to get the truth of what this person did. Or I just heard that if they cheated, the person that they cheated with might contact you. You might find out from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to give you the information you need to turn the situation around in your favor. I feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick for a while here with this situation. Whichever one you're in, business or relationship, or hell, both. I hope it's not both, because that'd be a lot on your plate, man. Yeah, we have Cancerian energy here with a Chariot. This is the universe pushing you forward. This is forward movement. Some of you could be having car issues, or you have in the past, and that's you know, that's going to be fixed so you can move forward. It's also travel. Like I said, you could be traveling for work or waiting for news so you can travel or get out of Dodge because you're sick and tired of where you're at. And then we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Excuse me, I need a drink. Oh my God, these allergies are killing me. This is about your crown chakra. And the color purple could really help you. So get like amethyst or something. Or just wear purple. It might make you feel better. But this is ultimately, when it's in the reverse, it's saying that your guides and the spirit realm, whatever you believe in, they're trying to communicate with you. They're trying to let you know that everything is okay and that you don't have to fear anything. Like, things are going to work out for you. But I feel like you're blocking it with your ego because you are scared. It's almost like your intuition is screaming, it's going to be okay. Something's coming. Don't worry. The best is yet to come, I just heard. And you feel that. And you might even hear that in your head. And you're like, no, that can't be it. No friggin' way. Like, I'm the most unluckiest person in the world. There's no way that this is going to turn around in my favor. That is impossible. Well, guess what? The word impossible, the way it's spelled, it says I'm possible. So anything is possible, especially if you believe and you make it that way. Your intuition is screaming at you, and you just got the door, you slammed the door shut on it. So just try to breathe. I mean, if you do meditation or anything like that, yoga, center yourself, calm yourself down, and really just release those negative thoughts, those fears, because I feel like you're blocking yourself. You already know the answer to this. You already feel this coming, this change. I swear this week is all about change. 2 of Cups reversed, so there's that broken contract. Yeah, this person really shut your ass down. I'm just saying, especially in this relationship. I feel like you believe that they were your forever. I mean, if you were married, of course you believed it. You married them. But I feel like you were together with this person for a while and you trusted them. And they hurt you. And now you don't trust your intuition because you felt that it was right for you and you were wrong. So now you're like second guessing yourself all the time. But that wasn't your fault. People show us who they really are, and we decide whether we want to see it or not. So you could have been closed off to the red flags. Like, I'm pretty sure if you look back, you'll be like, why didn't I see that about this person? Why didn't I see that about this job? Why didn't I see what was happening right in front of my face? It's because you chose not to see it because you had an ideal or an image in your head of where you wanted to be and who you wanted to be with. So you neglected to face the facts, I guess you could say. We've all done it, so there's nothing wrong with it, but don't underestimate your intuition or your self-guidance because you weren't wrong. And don't let this person make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about or that your feelings aren't valid. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is no longer giving to a situation, whether you're no longer giving to it or somebody else isn't. It's also like no communication. It's kind of intangible. It could be text messages or phone calls, documents even, money. It's very small, whatever it is. Pages are usually younger energy, so if you do have children and you're in the middle of a divorce, this could be talking about not getting any or a lot of child support. So maybe you're supposed to get, like, I don't know, we'll say $200 a week and you're only getting 100 or something, so you're not getting as much as you thought, or that's what you're fighting for as an increase. That could be it could be fighting for custody, and you fear that it's not going to happen, that it's not going to go in your favor, that your kids are going to be miserable, or maybe they are unhappy right now. That's if children are involved. I mean, if it's just in general separating assets, I feel like the person you're dealing with is not very giving, and you fear that you're gonna end up with nothing. Somebody isn't communicating with you. This message is taking a while, so you're getting discouraged. Yeah, 8 of Wands reversed. There has been a block in communication and forward movement because you're not listening to your intuition. You are ignoring it out of fear. It could be a brand new opportunity has already presented itself to you or is coming soon, and you're in this negative headspace of, oh, I don't think I can do that because it's too, I don't live near there, or my ex-person hurt me so bad I don't want to try again with anybody else because all men are the same or all women are the same kind of thing. So you're just kind of staying stagnant and rejecting every offer that comes your way, whether we're talking about love or business. But this is like complacency. This is staying comfortable in a bad situation. They're not happy. They're miserable in this picture. There's more out there. I feel like this is you blocking yourself, blocking your forward movement, because I feel like there's opportunities all around you. I really do. Yeah, you're stressed out. You need to get back in touch with your inner self. You're very stuck. You just want this to end. You don't, like with the crow here, you don't want to stay in this tree. You're like, why? Just get me out of here. Here's the stuck energy too with the anchor. It's like, I just need something good in my life. Why am I fucking stuck here? That's what I get. Oh, I shuffled and it goes right back to it. I feel either you feel rejected or you're rejecting offers. And for some of you, you could be feeling rejected. Like, I'm no good. I'm just going to stay here in my sad little bubble because I don't want to take the chance of somebody fucking me over again, kind of thing. So let's see. Oops. Are those all upside down? Yep. What does this past person have to say to Taurus, especially in the love department? Well, fuck the past person. No, because there's a block. What do they have to say? What is this truth that this past person wants to say to Taurus, whether it's romantically or not? But this is more than likely going to be love because these are kind of lovey cards. Songs remind me of you, single. I don't need you, I want you. I think somebody fucked up. And don't let this person come back, especially if they really hurt you. I feel regret here. It's almost like they had quote unquote wifey material and male, female, whatever. I'm just using this as an example. And it was almost like the end all be all. Like, I could be comfortable spending the rest of my life with this person because they genuinely love me, kind of thing. But I chose to go fuck around or to fuck it up or whatever. There's regret here because now they're alone and they're reminiscing. I mean, you could be reminiscing too over old times, and that's what's keeping you in this sullen state. Wanting you, you make me happy. Yeah, this person is freaking regretful, man. Feeling broken, jaded, the end. Yep. They're regretting what they did. They want to start over. I don't think you're giving any more to the situation, and I don't blame you there. I really don't. And if we're talking about business with these cards, I know this is kind of lovey, but I get that they regret letting you go because something isn't working out at this business. Like, it's almost like things are going to shit left and right, and you were the one that you were the glue that held everything together. And they're finally seeing your worth. They're seeing what you really did and how much you did, and they're like, kicking themselves in the ass. So don't get down on yourself, Taurus, because I really feel like, I mean, unless you did this to somebody, and if you did, then you're kicking yourself in the ass. But, you know, vice versa, take it where it resonates. But whoever did the leaving, the hurting, the firing, whatever, they are very regretful. And I feel like you're going to find this out soon. Let's see. Let's get some advice. Some advice for my Tauruses in this situation. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's my room that's hot or if it's just when I do readings, because I'm sweating my butt off all of a sudden. What advice do you have? This person could have really made you mad too. Like I see somebody just like bitching to themselves and everyone around them, like, fuck this company, fuck that person. Like, they don't know, they don't realize what they've done and what they've lost. And it's like, yeah, they didn't, now they do. And they're not happy. Take your time making this decision. So if the ex comes back, whether you were married to him or not, really think about this. Really get to the bottom of the situation. Get the truth. And if you're not satisfied with the answer that they give and you don't feel like you could ever rekindle this, don't. And if this is a business that let you go and didn't appreciate you, you know, really stand in your power and let them know your worth. You know, like, this is, I'll come back with this stipulation. Basically go back with a contract. Don't just have it like in a text message or a phone call, because sign on the dotted line before you accept anything. You know what I'm saying? Because then there's proof, and if they fuck you over, you have a legal standing on it. Any more advice for Taurus? Come on, any more advice? Whoops, those bent my card. Well, those two wanted to fly out. I just heard no, so I'm not going to take them. I think it was a fluke. One. I'm just going to pick one in a minute. This one. Explore your options. Take your time making this decision and explore your options. Exactly. So don't just jump at the first opportunity. Really think things through. Open yourself back up to spirit, your guides, whatever you believe in, so that you can really listen to your intuition and your gut. Listen to your gut on whatever the situation is, whether it's love, money, whatever. I don't care what the situation is. Trust yourself. If you have a bad feeling, you're probably not wrong. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. That's the best advice I could give to anybody. I know it's hard to do, because sometimes we're like, well, could it be a missed opportunity if I back out? If everything inside you is screaming, no, don't do this, it will not be a missed opportunity, or it will be one that you want to miss. You know what I mean? And then we have sense of humor. So make light of the situation. Don't get stuck in the doldrums of your head and you know, that bottomless pit of emotions where you're drowning in sorrow. Don't go there. You know, have fun with life. Approach things in a positive way, I guess. Like, do what makes you happy ultimately. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that it helped. If it resonated, please let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Also, please follow me on Patreon and check out those channel messages. There will definitely be more to come. And I've got some other ideas and contests that I want to do. And I think it will be really exciting. And I want to include you guys in on this stuff, because I feel like we're a family, and I want to be able to interact with you guys. I don't want it to be one-sided. You know what I mean? But I love you guys, and I wish you the best. And if you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. You know what to do. Love you guys. Bye.